I've said this many times, but I still challenge myself to this day about why things are. You guys know, how is that working for you? How do you know that, right? And what if I just recently, Craig is going to post it here. I put it in the Imaginators. I watched a podcast with Mel Robbins and Jay Shetty that was without a doubt one of the best podcasts I've ever watched. And so some of you will watch it and find the time to watch it. And I just highly suggest that you do. It really, really got me to think about this concept. And here it is really quickly. The powers that be, including the education system, is really teaches individuals is Arthur, what are you going to be when you grow up? So they look at our bad grades versus our good grades. Then maybe a counselor or some teachers start saying, hey, Arthur, I think you would be good at this. And then that could turn into going to college, getting a degree in it. But how many of you realize that the powers to be, whatever you want to call them, are really good at getting us to focus on one thing? And they not only get us to focus on one thing, but we're also told, hey, listen, it's going to be difficult to make a lot of money. It's going to be very difficult to be able to move on in life and make a lot of money unless you're very loyal to your employer. Stick in a pocket, stay there, 40 years, 40 hours, gold watch, 40, 40, 40 plan. And it's really sort of ingrained in the older generation. And so when you think about this, you got a job. I know a lot of you. I've learned to know who you are and what you do. And later on in life, now all of a sudden, you pick something you want to be good at, and you just, regardless of the trends changing, AI changing, everything changing, we as human beings have a very hard difficulty of saying, I'm stopping that path and I'm doing this path. How many would agree? It's like, because me personally, even though I've tried to start my own company numerous times, I've made millions of dollars in being a group builder, building a large group of people for a marketing company. And so I always fall back to what's made me millions. Do you guys understand what I'm saying? I got really good at being an automotive engineer, and then I got really good at the people business. And so you just keep going back into that. I never stayed long enough as a CEO to get comfortable enough with it. So Jay Shetty says in this podcast is we should be professional quitters. Whoa. How many of you have heard this statement your whole life? Sarah, just don't quit. There is no way that you can lose. Just don't quit, Sarah. Just don't quit. Now there seems to be a public awareness and a world awareness is like, listen, if it's not working for you and not making you happy, quit. So the older generation really looks at the younger generation and they go, man, this younger generation won't even start. Why should they start doing something that doesn't give them peace, joy, fulfillment? See, I think all of us grew up and it's like, well, of course, Bill, you get a job. Why? You got a wife and kids to take care of. Well, I don't like getting a job. Too bad. Get a job. Forget your happiness. Forget your joy. Just put your head down and get a freaking job. What's the next step after getting a job? Get a job. No one's talking about. So you're going from a generation of it's not what you do, right? That's my generation, maybe a little younger even. Hey, Robert, what do you do? I'm a mechanic. How many people are around a group of people? It's like, well, what do you do? Coach Bob, what do you do? I'm an engineer. I work for Briggs and Stratton. You see what I mean? How many of you like, hey, what do you do for a living? Because there's not too many people that go, you know what, to be honest with you, I just live. No, stop that bullshit. What do you do to get a check? How do you make money? It's like, all right, I do this stupid thing I hate, but but of course you do, right? And then there became this culture in my years of being alive. And I'm trying to think if I'm saying his name wrong, you guys can help me. Like I think his name is Simon Sinek. He was the one that came out with the whole concept, and everybody spun on a dime. He said, stop telling people what you do. Okay, what do I do? Tell them why you're doing it. Because if you tell people why you're doing something, that's more impressive than what you do. Wow, this really worked good for people in network marketing and entrepreneurs. Kevin, why are you in network marketing? To be honest with you, I hate my job. They don't pay me enough. I'm tired of the commute. I'm not fulfilled. So I thought I'd find something where I could work with people. And by helping them get what they want out of life, I get what I want out of life. I love helping people. Whoa. See, in a millisecond, it no longer makes a difference. It's about the product, the service, the compensation plan, the people that own the company. That's gone in a heartbeat when people start telling people why they do something. This is why I do this. Now, guess what it is? Now, some people are not going to move. They're going to let AI pass them by. They're going to let everything pass them by, just like they fought cell phones and the internet for the people in my age. My age fought the remote control. Can you imagine using a TV today without remote control? I was like, what? I don't even know how TV works. I got to have the remote, right? But you guys got to understand that things change. So today, what people are doing, it's how I feel about what I do. Wow, it's no longer what's in it for you. See, I used to tell people all the time, it's easy to get someone involved in something because I just have to ask where their pain is. And then I can give them glory for their pain. I have a solution to their problem. It's what's in it for them. And now people go, listen, if I don't feel good at this, if I'm not getting joy from this, I'm not doing it. Whoa. So that's where we all of a sudden got these things where I don't like the way you make me feel. Well, what's the answer to that? F your feelings? I don't know if that. Do you guys think that's the right answer? I don't want to do this. I don't want to be social media. I don't want to reach out to people. Why? I just don't feel like it. Feel like it. So how many of you people relate to this right now? When you think about doing something in the morning when you get up, if you don't feel like doing it, how many of you just don't do it? Can we be honest? Now, do you guys need freedom? Yes. Do you need money? Yes. Do you need more friends and connections? Yes. You guys all need the things, we all would love to have acceptance, love, value, freedom. But you don't do what you're supposed to because you don't feel like it. So, in closing, I just want to say to you guys this new concept of doing something, and if it doesn't feel right, do something else. And if it doesn't feel right, do something else. And if it doesn't feel right, do something else. Because now the concept in the world is experiment, reflect on it, see how it feels, and then see how you can make it better.